Wonderful coffee this morning. Wow, man, alive. The earth is shaking and quaking. You better get a cup of coffee and calm down. But the earth is definitely shaking and quaking this morning as a 6.9 megaquake has just hit Alaska. I repeat, a 6.9 megaquake has just rocked Alaska, and it is a significant earthquake with concerns. It's a tsunami watch. They don't expect a tsunami warning. Just a watch right now. Conditions are right. And this thing is 6.9. So this is no small quake. Let me tell you all about that just a second. But first, put a shout out right now for noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Now, if you've been keeping up with the news, or even if you haven't, you've probably heard the word tampering being used by a lot of people. And the federal government loves to use this. This is tampered with that, and somebody tampered with this, and Hunter Biden tampered with that. But it's a new federal buzzword, and you'll hear all kinds of meanings for it. But what it really means is Washington has to repay about $30 trillion it borrowed from you. And guess who has to pay it back? You. So, how do you feel about that? Higher taxes is coming. And it's not just for those who make 400,000 or more. Gas tax is coming, mileage tax is coming, a garbage tax is coming, hotel tax is coming, casino tax is coming, cigarette tax is coming, gasoline tax, if I didn't say that already, is coming, and on and on and on, tied to carbon tax. Listen, I want you to find out what you need to do. Take a look at your retirement funds. If you have a 401k or an IRA, just protect some of it by diversifying into precious metals, and that would be a gold or silver IRA. Okay, a gold or silver IRA at noblegoldinvestment.com. You can pick up the phone and call Colin Plume at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. And if you do set up a gold or silver IRA, he'll give you this 5 ounces of pure silver America the Beautiful coin, a great collector's item. Of course, silver, I think, is around $27 an ounce. So take that times 5. So even just the silver value, but it's actually worth more than that because it is a collector's item. He'll give it to you for free. Just get a hold of noblegoldinvestment.com. Now, here's what's going on. This earthquake that hit, very powerful, has just hit Alaska. It's a 6.9. It hit in, you know how the Aleutian Islands does this? Well, it's up real close to Anchorage. It's in a place called Chignik, Alaska. It was 69.1 kilometers deep. Sorry, hang on. 69.1 kilometers deep. And that might be the only reason we don't end up with a 6 or 8 foot tsunami. Okay, but it's still not out of the works. We're still not out of the way yet. Since this earthquake hit, there's been a 3.3, a 2.9, a 3.2, and a 2.7, and a 3.3 earthquakes. Aftershocks have hit in that vicinity. So the earth is definitely shaking and quaking. The devil's back is breaking. The coffee is baking. Should be brewing, but I'm sorry. That's because I don't know what I'm doing. But oh, by the way, while that's going on, there has been a 4.1 earthquake just before that in Colombia. Hawaii has continued to shake and quake since that 6.2 earthquake hit last night. The 6.2 earthquake hit last night. Since then, there's been a 4.4 in Iran, 4.3 Hawaii, 3.1 Hawaii, 2.9, 2.6, 2.6, 2.9, 3.3, 2.9, 2.5, all in Hawaii. Argentina then had a 4.4. We had a 2.6, 2.5, 2.4, 2.6, all in Hawaii. And then a 4.6 earthquake in Chile, 4.9 in Indonesia. Sugar is still barking at Benji. A 2.9 in Hawaii, 3.7 in Alaska, 4.0 earthquake in Nicaragua, 4.5 in Papua New Guinea, 2.9, 2.5 Hawaii, 4.1 Colombia, and then we just had this megaquake, 6.9 megaquake hitting Alaska, followed by 3.3, 2.9, 3.2, and 2.7, and 3.35 aftershocks. This is the earth is reeling and rocking like a drunkard, as the Bible said it would do. And Apostle Paul, Jesus said there'd be earthquakes in diverse places, but it's the Apostle Paul that told us that everything is going to be shaken in the end times. As a matter of fact, I'd like to read that if you would go with me to the book of Hebrews. I don't even have to go to Isaiah 24 and the earth is reeling and rocking like a drunken man, Isaiah 24:20, or we can go to Matthew 24, Mark 13, Luke 21. We can talk about all the prophetic earthquakes of the whole Bible when major events took place. But there's a significant thing that the Bible says will happen in the last days. Let me read to you Hebrews chapter 12, verse 26. It's talking about the word of the Lord, and the Lord speaking. It says, whose voice then shook the earth. But now he hath promised, saying, yet once more I shake not the earth only, but also heaven. And this word, yet once more, signifies the removing of those things that are shaken, as of things that are made, that those things which cannot be shaken may remain. Let me tell you what can't be shaken: your faith in God. If you're walking in fear instead of faith, you will be shaken. If you live in fear, you'll get shook up. But if you're walking in faith in Christ, these earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanoes, asteroids, wars, rumors of wars, famines, droughts, wildfires, tsunamis, hurricanes, tornadoes that hit in Tulsa last night and all through Oklahoma. These things, all these things, hurricanes, cyclones, typhoons, monsoons, blood moons, pontoons, wild baboons, and even an art gallery with Hunter Biden's pictures coming to your hometown soon. None of these things will shake you up because Jesus is coming soon. And that should be the focus. Don't walk in fear, but walk in faith. The Bible says, for God has not given us, the church, the spirit of fear, but of power, love and power, and a sound mind. For you have the mind of Christ. And so we're going to walk in that in Jesus' precious name. There's a whole lot of stuff happening today. I'm traveling today. Oh, by the way, Climate Chaos. Thank you, beautiful story. Climate Chaos DVDs are here. They are here. And guess what else is here? If you don't have, and you should get this, because if you're wanting to know what's going on, guys, you should get this DVD series, Climate Chaos, and find out what these great, there's these DVDs said. Michael Bradbury, known as Mr. MBB333, talks about extreme weather, Planet X, volcanoes, cyclones, and solar grand minimums. What a great presentation. Pastor Paul Begley, yes. Apocalypse Now, Bible signs. Also, Gil Brazard, the effects of Planet X. Also, Bart Begley's Climate Chaos documentary, which is really good. Steve Quayle, weather modifications and manipulations. And oh, by the way, Steve is doing better. He's out of the hospital. He's home, and he's still recovering. So continue to lift him up in prayer. Mike from around the world, it's time to tell the truth about climate chaos. Shepard Ambellas, global order plan for humanity, and how they're using chaos to take control of the earth with the new world order. Also, Kevin Wilson with some great songs on here. All of this available now. But beautiful story. Let me say something. And to all you guys out there, they're here. Angels. No. Aliens, Angels, and Demons. The 11 DVD webinar comes in one case like this, and it has all 11 DVDs in it. Incredible webinar filled with great information. It's called Aliens, Angels, and Demons. If you haven't got yours, get it now. If you haven't got yours, get it ordered right now. It just arrived Saturday, and a bunch of it got shipped out Saturday afternoon. A ton more of orders are going out today. And if you get your order in this morning, you'll probably get yours out the door today, from what I understand, since he shipped so much of it on Saturday. So please hurry. Get yours today. And that's Alien, Angels, and Demons. Aliens, Angels, and Demons, the complete 11 DVD set. You know, I thought about that later. I had one person write me and say $75. I said, well, it cost about $8 or $9 to ship it, and it costs quite a bit to produce it, and then of course to host it. But it still comes down to around $6 and something per DVD. Nobody sells a DVD with this quality for $6. I mean, nobody does that, because the ones that you cost more than that. So we're doing it as to really make it available to the people. I want you to have a great library of great webinars and my teachings and what have you in your library. Some of you are going to leave these treasures behind for someone who don't know what's just happened. I believe that a lot of my material will become extremely precious to people after the rapture. And or in some cases, a lot of my material, I believe, will help win souls of your family members who didn't believe you now, but who will be watching to understand what happened then. So please do whatever you can. Get your DVD series today on Aliens, Angels, and Demons. Guys, $75 from $6. I wish I had the calculator in my head. I think I just said that's kind of the average price of each DVD, not counting shipping. Well, after shipping for sure. Yeah, and you don't have to pay any shipping, okay? So what I'm trying to say is I'm doing the best I can to make these available to people. And oh, by the way, you're doing the best you can to help us spread the gospel of Jesus Christ to the world, all right? God bless you. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for the thumbs up there, Alfred. Thank you so much. And Brock and Israel do a great job, and both of them have got recordings in this DVD. And now that we've got a new upgraded audio sound, things are even looking better and sounding better, especially this next one we got coming up, which is it's going to be a great one. The Armies of the Antichrist. And we're already finding out some of these speakers. Heidi's already been working on it. I think we've got 3 or 4, maybe 5 speakers already lined up. This is going to be amazing. Armies of the Antichrist will be the best webinar of the year. And I don't know how it could be better than Climate Chaos or Aliens, Angels, and Demons. I really don't. Or the first one we had. What was that one? I forgot even now. I can't keep up. But it will be amazing. Part of it is because we're going to have actually an interview with the Antichrist. What? We're having an interview with the guy who directed a movie called The Antichrist. His name is Tim Che. He's going to be one of our speakers. An incredible, gifted screenwriter, and why he made this film. We're going to be interviewing him, and he has tremendous amount of research available. Also, Archbishop Antonisha Schneider is going to give us. That's right. He's an archbishop, reports to the Vatican. He's the Archbishop of Kekistan, and I better figure out how to say that country right. he is going to be speaking on the spirit of the Antichrist. This man is not only an exorcist, but he's also an eschatology expert for the Vatican. So we want to find out what the Vatican believes is happening, and from his perspective, which is not actually in line with the Vatican's view, but we're going to find out what he says. And I think, guys, you'll find out this guy's a great guy. And then, of course, there's also going to be Mike Around the World and Steve Quayle. Both these guys, when they're armies of the Antichrist revelation, they're going to reveal. It's going to be incredible. Rex Bears also got some great information on the New World Order, and more people will be speaking. We'll let you know who they all are. But man, get ready. It's coming on in early December. We don't even have it up yet. You can't even get a ticket yet. I'm just letting you know that one's coming. But before it gets here, and that's not till December, you should order right now Climate Chaos or order right now. It just arrived, Aliens, Angels, and Demons, so that you got 11 DVDs. 11 DVDs made. We had them produced, beautifully packaged for you so that it will help you. Yes, thank you, Bartley. It can't be cheap to make those. It's not. First of all, you have to go get all the speakers and you have to give them their fees for speaking. You have to figure out the cost of all the production of everything, and the time and effort and everything it takes to put it together, and then the shipping and then the production. So at the end of the day, we are doing our very, very, very best to bring forward to you great content that can be on your shelf and you can go back and watch later. It's all about getting this truth out of the coming of Jesus Christ. It's about getting the gospel to the world, and we need each other to do it. And you will be educated and informed and empowered by understanding what is the alien question. And this was a great one. That webinar was great with William Henry, and I can't remember who all we have in that. Mike Around the World was incredible. Steve Quayle was amazing. L.A. Marzulli was awesome, and it goes on and on and on. So I actually did pretty good in that even. What? So whatever you I'm going to be back, guys. There's more stuff taking place. Where's the Alabama shirt? I'll tell you exactly where the Alabama shirt is. In my suitcase. I'm wearing it to Alabama this weekend. I'm going to be wearing my Alabama shirt Saturday when I'm hanging out down there with those guys. And they took it on the chin, of course, with that unbelievable 41-38 upset by Texas A&M. I watched that game. It was an exciting game, and I was stunned that Texas A&M pulled that upset off. I also watched Notre Dame this weekend get a thrilling 32-29 victory. Again, the luck of the Irish. They're getting so lucky this year. It's unbelievable. And they've already lost a game, but man, they've won 3 games real lucky. So it's sometimes better to be luckier than good. Anyway, it's a wide open go Aggies. That's right. The Aggies played great. I have to give them a lot of, and that backup quarterback that came in to beat Alabama. I mean, that kid, he's got NFL potential. He looked great. Anyway, and Alabama played a great game. They just could not stop the incredible momentum of the Texas A&M Aggies. Guys, give your life to Jesus Christ. Don't forget Revelation 9:11. You can download that. You can buy it. You can buy it right now. Purchase it right now at that link. Rev911webflow.io. There you see it. Go right there. Click on that link, and it'll take you right there. You can either you can download the Revelation 9:11 DVD. It's also in production right now. It'll be in DVD form soon, in about 3 weeks. But if you want to watch it right now, probably the best DVD I've ever done is Revelation 9:11. It's available for download. So you purchase it today, download it instantly, and watch it today. Okay. I'll be traveling on the road. I'll be back, guys. We got a whole lot more to do. I got to catch a plane. The Alabama shirt is packed in the suitcase. So when I go to Alabama, I'll be preaching in Solid Rock Church this Sunday morning. Solid Rock Church Sunday morning at, I think it's 10 o'clock or something like that. Solid Rock Church, Birmingham, Alabama, this coming Sunday. So check that out. God bless all of you.